to the roughest part of this journey. We're coming to the roughest part. All I know that I love you so much, baby. Can't you see? I love you so much, baby. I need you to be. I'm coming to the roughest part of our journey. Cause we're coming to the roughest part of our madness. And I love you. Excuse me, son. Oh, hi, Paul. Hope I didn't wake you with my stuff. Hope I'm not bothering you. No, you're not bothering me. I was just rehearsing a song. Why? That's what I do. It's my living. But you're still a teenager. Excuse me. I'm not a teenager anymore, Paul. I haven't been a teenager since back in the 1970s, a long time ago. Oh, okay. I need to talk to you. Sure, sit down. I need to sit down. That's what I said. Can I sit here in this chair? I know it's your favorite chair. That's not my favorite chair, Dad. Please, I need to sit there. Go ahead. Thank you. I need to say something to you. It's about your past. So your mama and me, we've been talking. Who? Your mama and me. You mean your new wife? No, the woman. You know her. The woman that you married or the woman you divorced? Is there a difference? Yes, there is a difference. The woman you married is my stepmother. The woman the woman you divorced is my mom. That's what I need to talk to you about. Her, you. What do you mean? I need to sit down. I think you are sitting down, Paul. I think your head's not screwed on tight. Why don't you just tell me what you gotta say? Exactly what I've been trying to tell you, son. A long time ago. Sheesh. A very long time ago. When you were a baby. Remember when you were a baby? No. Well, I do. You were switched. I was what? No, I don't know. Why don't you just tell me? You were switched. Yes, I think we already got to that point. What do you mean switched? Remember when you were in the crib? No, I don't. Paul, I don't remember when I was a baby. Sheesh. Okay, let me start from the beginning. A long time ago. Remember when you were a baby? I think we already went to this part. Okay. When you were a little boy, a baby boy, the nurse in the hospital took you. And then the other boy. You remember that? What other boy? There was another baby. There were a lot of babies, I'm sure, in the nursery. So you do remember. I don't remember. I'm just guessing that there must be babies in a baby nursery, in a hospital. Like a duh, you know? Oh, okay. You confuse me. You're confusing me. Okay. Let me start from the beginning. Oh, not again. Back in the old days. Okay, we've gone back to the old days a lot of time, haven't we? When the nurse picked you up to change your diapers, 'cause you poo-poo. Remember when you poo-poo? You boy. If you weren't my paw, you'd be out the window. The other baby poo-pooed too. And the nurse made a boo-boo. And when that nurse made a boo-boo, the name tags fell off. And one baby from the next baby. And the nurse couldn't tell whose belonged to whom. So the other baby, being Mexican, was intermixed with the other baby, being you, the Anglo, which you're not. You're screwing my brain again. What do you mean? You Mexican, you Anglo, not being you. Oh, what are you talking about? And let's not get back into the old days. We're already there. Okay? Okay. Son, and I use that word loosely to describe you. Yes, I describe you in words not too loosely. Screwball, tell me. Okay. This is what your mother and me have been talking about. You need to know the truth, son. Well, when you gonna tell me? When I'm dead and buried or something? I'm getting kind of old here, Paul. Excuse me, son. I use that word to describe you, being not you. All these years, it was you. But now that I know the time is right for you to learn the truth, that it's not you anymore. That's my son. Excuse me. I'm lost. I got lost the moment you walked in. Son, you were switched at birth with another baby. An Anglo baby. Being that you're a Mexican. I'm a what? You're a Mexican. I'm a Mexican. Yes. You start out a Mexican baby, switched with an Anglo baby, and the nurse couldn't tell you apart. She must have been a nearsighted, blind old geezer if she couldn't tell an Anglo baby from a Mexican baby. You were very white-skinned. Oh, I was, yes. Even I couldn't tell you apart when I had you. I figured you were just, you know, maybe your mama listened to too many Freddie Fender music or something, I'm not sure. Sheesh. What a crappy mentality. Okay. So, please run this by me. You're telling me that I was switched at birth with an Anglo baby? Yes. You're not an Anglo baby. No, I guess not. You're saying that I'm a Mexican? A Mexican. Yes, Mexican. Your name, I don't know your last name, but your first name was Armin. Armin? Yes, I remember that. No wonder I remember that name, Armin. I thought it was just a nickname you all kept throwing at me. No. So, I'm not Hobo Theodore Bumm? Yes, you are. Huh? The Anglo baby was named something else. But we named you Hobo because you were a Mexican baby and we didn't want this scandal to come out. Scandal? How can this be a scandal? Just a baby. You don't understand. This was the different times, back in the 1940s. I wasn't born in the 1940s, or was I? No. You were born 1960. Okay. At least we got that straightened out. You have Mexican-American parents. At least you were born to them with 5 older siblings, Mexican-American brothers. You mean I got natural-born Mexican-American parents? Yes. And he died in 1982. Huh? Your natural-born father died in 1982. Oh. Why didn't you tell me? Because I didn't know until I found out recently. You should have told me a long time ago. I had no choice. I had to tell you. Now. Son, and I use that word loosely. Yes, we went through that already. Are you ashamed of me because I'm Mexican? It's the different times, son. You just have to understand. I was wrong. I was bigoted. And I'm really sorry. I really am, son. You're alright. You know what I think? You know what I really think, Paul? Yes. No, you don't. I wish I did. Oh, I can't imagine anything worse. I can't imagine anything worse than finding all this out after all these years. Like I ain't got no identity no more. You had no identity before. I mean, you were a screwball kid. You can't be any worse than you were before. I guess now I know why I was a screwball kid. Look who I had as a screwball parent. Oh man, whoa. Does Joey know anything about this? Who? You know, Joey, or was it my younger brother? Not your natural born younger brother. Okay. Your natural born son. Ah, yes. He knows? No. Then why'd you say yes? It slipped out. You know I'm getting old. You've been getting old since the day you were born. Man. We gotta talk to him. I don't know where he is. Neither do I. He's on an assignment somewhere. Don't you doesn't. You told me you don't know where he is. Well, actually, at the moment, I know he's on location. You over here, man. Boom! Smack you. Okay. Okay. Then you're okay with this. I'll see you later. Wait, hold on. Where you going? You don't just drop this bombshell in my life and then disrupt my whole identity, leave me without anything, and then say, okay, see you later. Bye. Nice knowing you. Well, you're not my natural born son, so I don't really, owe you much. You don't owe me much. You deny me the truth all these years, then you come into my life, you call me up and say, son, we gotta talk to you. And you come down here from wherever you were, Florida. I don't give a damn where you were. And then you come back into my life. I had to cut my rehearsing and then my campaign, and then now you drop this into my face. I'm sorry. Sorry, don't cut it, Paul. No, I should say, sir, Mr. Bumm. Sorry, don't cut it. 'Cause you ain't me. I'm glad. Are you glad, are you? At least you're not shy about it. No, I'm just glad that I'm not facing this dilemma. Let me sit down. Anything else I should know? I pretty much told you what you need to know. Yes, you did, didn't you? Son, Armin. You call me Theodore all my life. You can call me Hobo now. I don't think you're qualified to call me Armin. Okay. Armin. What did I tell you? Pop open those eardrums. What did I say? You said many things. Now you're gonna cry. I have committed some terrible things. Pulling the wings out of that fly was the most terrible thing I ever did. Because it was your favorite fly. When? I don't have a favorite fly. Never did, never will. But you were 2 years old. I don't remember. I was there. You had this fly that you caught. I don't know how you did it. But you caught it midair. And you saved it. You saved its life. Because I wanted to destroy it. And you saved it. From me. Oh, well, gee whiz, I must be a hero then. Must have been my Mexican reflexes. Well, all that beans. Keep it up, old man, keep it up, and you're gonna get beans in your face. Son. Hobo. Do you know why we called you Hobo? I'm not interested. I want to know one thing. I want to know that you ever loved me. Oh, well, it's a catch-22 love. I loved your mama. I mean, well, which mama are you talking about? The woman you married? Or the woman you divorced? Or the woman that gave birth to me? A multiple choice, am I? Don't joke around with me, old man. I want to know. When you say my mama, you loved her. Which one? Which one are you referring to? I'm not referring to the woman you married recently. She's not my mother. I'm not referring to the woman you divorced, who raised me, and then split, and faked her own death. I'm talking about my natural-born mama, the Mexican-American. Yes. The Hispanic. Yes. The Latina. Yes. Okay. Okay. The farm worker. Yes. Okay. The woman that gave birth to you. You say one more thing like that. Just one more. Hobo. Love is a pale comparison to raising you. Huh? I did raise you, remember? I know, I was there. Do you remember when I raised you? I said I was there. Then you remember how I raised you. Yes. Miserably, I remember. You remember that pickup truck? No. It was a pickup truck. What about it? I drove you and your almost natural-born brother, Joey, when you were young. I drove you around. Remember that? No, I don't. Good. Because we crashed, and you hit your head on the steering wheel, because I had you on my lap, and I saw this pretty teenage girl, and I got excited, and I crashed. Joey got thrown out the window, and couldn't find him for a couple hours. He was lost, and massive manhunt for your almost natural-born brother, Joey, and had to take you to the hospital and choose between you or your brother, So I figured if I left you there because you're a Mexican and go look for your almost natural-born brother, Joey, I would have saved his life. And rejected you. Instead, I did both. I carried you all over the swamp until we found Joey, and then I took you to the hospital. Sheesh, you saved his life. It almost cost me mine. But you asked me if I loved you. Well, I think now you answered my question. Oh, I'm sorry. I really am. I've been a nasty type of father, I know. I messed things up with your mama. Which mama? Which one are you talking about? The woman you married recently, or the one you divorced, and the one that split, or my natural-born mama? There's a lot of things you ain't telling me. I get the feeling you know more than you ain't gonna tell me. Let's sit down. We are sitting down. Okay. Son, don't call me that. Okay. Hobo. Do you remember a long time ago, in the 1960s, when you had that umbrella and you would play Zorro? You were about 2 years old at the time, and you smacked your almost younger brother, Joey, your almost natural-born younger brother, You hit him, and he went unconscious. I didn't take my belt to you, and I didn't tie you upside down. That's love. I did show you love by showing you restraint. And if I had been your natural born son, what would you have done to me? Discipline. So I'm damn glad I'm not your natural born son. You're telling me all these things. Man. I just wanted to explain to you that you and I have had experiences like father and son. Remember that time when you were 3 years old? And you put on that towel and you were running around playing superhero, and then you were upstairs on a balcony and you want to fly, and Joey was downstairs in the yard telling you fly. You remember? No, but I'm getting a picture of Joey trying to speak. He was younger than me. Still is, but at that time, just a baby. But he was telling you to fly, and you did. You jumped off, and you flew. Remember that? Is there a point to all this? Memory lane stories? Yes. Joey wanted to see you fly, and you flew. Huh? I didn't fly. I think I dropped straight down on my butt. But you still flew. You possess this ability. Disability? Yes, a disability. And yet you managed to go through your life accomplishing nothing and then making something out of yourself despite the screw-ups, the bad grades, the disobedience, the running around the cornfield yelling and screaming because you don't get your way. Yeah. Driving your mountain bike when you're all over the cornfield, and then going over to McGruger's farm and burning down his barn. I didn't do that. That was you. Oh. Okay. And then I guess I must have mistaken you for me. But that's the point, Hobo. Despite the fact that you and I are of different ethnic, you did things that, despite your disability. What disability? Your racial? Yes. Are you saying that because of my racial, I'm disabled? Explains why you are the way you are, don't you think? I'm the way I am because of you. Being exposed to you and Joey. Okay. Blame it on me. But remember the time when you were 4 years old? You know how many hours it's gonna take? I'm sorry, son. Don't call me that. Hobo. But when you were 4 years old and you were playing with that Evel Knievel toy, remember? And you were up on the top of the stairs and I was sleeping, and you revved up that Evel Knievel toy, and then you let it go, and that Evel Knievel toy went on its motorcycle down the staircase, and I woke up. I didn't yell at you, did I? I don't remember. I could have yelled at you. If you had been my natural born son, I would have dragged you up and down that staircase. I would have made you eat Evel Knievel. Jeez. I feel sorry for Joey already. He's your natural born son. Son, don't call me that. Hobo. Remember the time when I put you on my knee, pretending to be Santa Claus, and I threw you up high and you hit the roof? You're making me really, hate my childhood, Hobo, you have to understand. There are two things in life that you are not part of mine. Huh? What are you talking about? What do you mean by that? Your stepmom loves you as if she gave birth to you. She's almost my age. It would be kind of weird, her thinking that. Yes, but she loves you like if you were her natural born son. We're almost the same age. I didn't notice. Oh, you're right. I didn't ask her for her birth certificate when I, you know, met her. Okay. What about it? Your stepmother, she favors you, thinks a lot about you. She talks about you. When she and I are making love, I don't want to hear that. She calls out your name. I don't want to hear that. She even called me Hobo one time when I was deep into her. I said, I don't want to hear this. Are you deaf? I'm sorry. It just reminded me. Yes. When I was a little boy. No. Of when you were born. I thought you weren't there. No, I wasn't there. You were switched. Shingossos. Chihuahua. Theodore. I'm beside myself. I really am. I can tell. Schizophrenic. All the way. It pains me, you know. It pains me. Thinking those memories of you. And you weren't my natural born son. You were this Mexican boy that I accepted. Can't you understand that I accepted you? Hell, I'm glad I wasn't your natural born son. I would be dead, bruised, and beaten. Son, don't call me that. Hobo. I have a lot to tell you. You told me too much. You're wasting my time. Theodore. Hobo. You have to give me the understanding that I deserve. You don't deserve nothing. You come into my life and tell me all these things. And expect me to what? Embrace you? No. I don't expect much. Just want the checks to be in the mail. What? As if I was your paw. Leave me in your will. Is that all you care about? The money? It's part of the reason why I came here. Because your stepmom doesn't want you to blame me for what happened. Well, then who I blame? The nurse. The nurse. She was the one who switched you. She was confused. Nearsighted. Needed glasses. She was on steroids. What? What else? Was there a hurricane? Light failure? Power failure? Go ahead, Paul. You call me Paul. My mistake. It won't happen again. You remember that time when you were 1 year old and I took you to the zoo and those pythons almost ate you? What? It happened. Sheesh. Oh man. Yeah, you have some strange memories. Well, these things really happened. I'm sorry, son. These cashews are good. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying them. I remember another time. Oh. When you were 5. And I laid you down on the beach at Padre Island next to this girl with a tight bikini. And I put you there because it gave me an opportunity to look at her without her believing I was looking at her. You're a real scumbag, you know that? Where was your first wife at that time? In the waters with Joey. Mm-hmm. And I laid you down, I reached and grabbed her. And then put you on top of her so that she wouldn't think it was me. and I want to thank you for that. I didn't do nothing, but you were there. I mean, I got to Copperfield. She was a teenage girl, and I thank you for that. Oh man, I'm gonna give me an aspirin. Wait, there's more. Oh, that's why I need an aspirin. Double dose. Sheesh. I'll be right back, Pa. Don't go anywhere. You call me Pa. I'm touched. Oh, my mistake. I don't want it to happen again. You're not my Pa. You're like a stranger to me. I'll be right back. Mr. Bumm, you stay there. Oh. Hubble. It's gonna take a while. I can see that. It's only been 30 minutes. Oh, I have a story to tell you about your natural parents. You have 6 older brothers. Actually 5. What? Make up your mind. 5 older brothers. All Mexican Americans. And your natural born father died in 1982. And your natural born mother is a Mexican, and she's a widow. I could get her that. Hobo, when you were 2 years old, I took you into the grocery store, put you in a shopping cart while your, well, almost birth mother, my ex-wife, was out in the Apple department looking for shampoo. Where? In the Apple department looking for shampoo. That's where she hid it the day before because she didn't want anybody to purchase that shampoo. It was a specially marked down price, $1.99, and she hid it underneath a big pile of apples. So she was in the Apple department, going through all the apples to find the shampoo. And so while she was doing that, I put you in the shopping cart, and I was going down aisle after aisle until I found me some, well, young girls, and I caught the feel and threw you at them so that they would think it was you. Great technique. I had to learn to do that. And they really didn't do anything against you. But they were told by the manager that was caught on film through the security cameras and that I was throwing you around. But I did manage to communicate with these girls afterwards, and I did manage to put them in my car and drive around till we found a secure place. And where was I at that time? In the shopping cart, until I came back. You sure don't like Mexicans, do you? I had nothing against you. It's just the different times, back in the 1930s. I was not born in the 1930s. I know. You were born. Well, I'm glad you realized that. Son, and don't call me that. Sorry. but we really don't have much in common, you and I, except I raised you. From what I hear, you kept throwing me around, trying to get them girls. You didn't raise me, you used me. Some of the best sex I ever had was because girls, you know, were there. Yeah, talking to you. Gee, I'm glad I came in handy for your sex drives. Yes, you did. Why are you telling me these stupid things I don't want to hear? Son, I don't want to hurt you now. Don't call me that anymore. It's just a figure of speech. Your natural-born parents are World War II generation. Mm-hmm. And so, technically, you and I could be like brothers. What? My parents are World War II generation. Your natural parents are World War II generation. So what does that make us? Oh boy. Strangeness of your mentality. Ladies and gentlemen, examine the brain of an ignorant redneck. Who's you talking to? You! I'm putting you down. In front of you. That's a terrible thing to do in front of witnesses. Almost making a joke. Oh, okay. I remember when you were just 6 years old, and I was taking you and Joey, and putting you up in the treehouse that I built for you all, using labor, hired labor. I thought you said you built it. I supervised from the comfort of my hammock as I was sleeping. But I was thinking about it. Sheesh. Great. Oh boy, you're the ultimate supervisor. Thank you. But I remember when you were 6 years old and you were playing in that treat house. And I was thinking, I was setting you up, being that you're Mexican. That you were standing there thinking so high of yourself. I was afraid I was setting you up. But when you fell off the treehouse, I realized you had to learn the hard way. That being Mexican doesn't guarantee you the top with the Anglos. And when I saw Joey up there and you were at the bottom, I realized that you were learning a lesson. And I'm real sorry that you were switched at birth, and I accepted it. I was just trying to give you a better life that you would not have had with your natural parents, despite the fact that they became very successful. Huh? Nothing. I'm falling asleep, Paul. Oh no, don't call him that anymore. Sheesh. Theodore, you're not gonna leave, are you? I need to tell you some more. Go ahead. I'm not held captive here by this lunatic. There were times when you were on the farm, growing up as a teenager, when I thought of telling you all this. But then the mailman came and fired his canister full of mail, and I had to go chase it. And that's when I was preoccupied. And then the farm machinery broke down, and I had to get the cock-a-doodle-doos out of the doo-doos. And running a farm is very expensive. It takes more money than you could produce in a lifetime. Son, I'm sorry. Theodore, if I could take back time and put you back into that crib in the hospital and get back my Anglo boy, I would do that. So don't think you had it rough. It wasn't easy for me having to disguise you, and wish you didn't spend too much time in the sun baking your skin. You know how difficult that was for me. Embarrassing to have a different son. Well, sheesh. You think Joey is a picnic for you? He's Anglo? But at least there's a reason why he's the way he is. Yes. I'm sure you're going to tell me about that when he was 4. I don't have any recollections of him. Just you. Because I loved you. No, you used me to get girls. That's why I loved you. We had a special connection. If you had been an Anglo baby, I would never have done those things. But I'm not ashamed of what I did. I'm just ashamed that you know what I did. It was wrong. And I apologize. I take off my shoes, but I haven't washed these socks. I just don't want to remind you of anything, that happened in your other life. What other life? The life you could have had if you had not been switched. Sheesh, how can I be reminded of something I didn't have? I don't know anything about the Mexican race. And they say you all are very religious, Catholic. So all I know is that maybe you have some sort of spirituality that reminds you of what you did when you didn't do it, and what you were when you didn't live it. I'll give you one last recollection. Maybe you'll remember. When you were 6 months old, and we were in Illinois, you got lost. You just went wandering away. And we didn't look for you at first. We figured you were out meeting your destiny. And I was just a 6-month little baby. What destiny could I meet? But you did manage to find your way back. Wait a minute. That didn't happen when I was 6 months old. That happened when I was a little boy. I remember that. That was Aurora, Illinois. Oh, that must have been Joey. Great Jesus Goose. I have it confused. You have me confused, that's right. Remembering when Joey was 6 months old and we lost him for a while, he went running around in the big city. So you were the one in Aurora, Illinois. Now I can go back in time and remember. Thanks. Hobo. Yes. Thank you, Hobo. I'm gonna leave. I've taken up a little bit of your time. You've taken up more than that. You've taken up about 40 minutes of my time. 40 minutes of my life. Multiplied by the rest of my life. Sorry. Sorry, don't cut the mustard. You're like a magazine. It's useless. This will probably be the last time we're going to see each other, Mr. Bumm. I just want you to be into that reality. We ain't gonna see each other no more. You understand that? Yes. You know I'm getting old. I want to see my natural born Anglo son, and that's why I came here, being that you're not him. So I was hoping that maybe when you go out looking for your natural born parent, you might tell your natural born parent that I want to see my natural born Anglo son. So I better leave. My plane is going to be leaving soon. I'm not going to be on it because I don't have a ticket, but I'll purchase one at a future time. So we are still in for lunch tomorrow? No. I don't want to see you no more. I don't want you coming by. I don't want you calling. Remember, I don't want to hear no more. Leave, please. Leave. Okay. Perhaps. In one last memory, I said no. What point of that don't you understand? No more. No más. Vámonos. Ándale. 2 memories. I said no. No. No más. No más. Comprendo? Capiche? I said Mexican, not Italian. I know what you said. I'm telling you, there's the door. Use it. Okay. Let me get this straight. You're telling me what? Curly cheek. I'm telling you, get up, put one foot in front of the other, go in that direction, east. See that door? Mm-hmm. Open it. Put your hand on the doorknob. Open it. Counterclockwise. Or clockwise. Pull the door back. Walk out. Close the door. Get out of my life. You don't mean that. I wouldn't have said it if I didn't mean it. Do it. Damn it. Okay. 3 memories. No, not 3, 4, 5, or 10, or even 1. Not even 0. Leave before I call the police. Now what you gonna tell them? That you're Mexican? You don't want to tell them that. I'm not ashamed of being what I am. I'm more ashamed of what you are. Please, leave. Okay. On one condition. No conditions. Leave. Or I'm gonna pick you up myself and drag you out of here. Fine. Will the check still be in the mail? Will my name still be in your will? Yes. Does that mean yes in dollars, or yes in pesos? Or yes in centavos? You know I don't go to Mexico. You're gonna be going to hell if you don't get out of my life. Just know where you send the check. You still got that P.O. box? Yes. Don't expect anything from me in the mail. I'm sorry you feel this way. I'll have to contact my lawyer and sue you. You can't force me to send you a check. Yes, I can. It's in my will, remember? Remember, I stipulated that you must send me royalty checks. What? It's in the will. I had you sign that paper. Remember that legal document when you were 15? No. Okay. Here's what it states. That, boy, when you became rich and famous through rock and roll, I put it in my will. Stipulation. Once you became famous, I had you pay for the finest lawyers that money can buy. And it's in my will that you must include me in your will. And it's in my will that you must send me my checks. On the condition that you die. Yes. But you're not dead. No. You're still alive. Correct? Yes. So in the meantime, I don't have to send you nothing. If you see it that way, but my lawyers might interpret it differently. No. You said, I know what I said, but I'm not the one who drafted the letter. It was my lawyers. I can only go by what they say. You little weasel, you. Well, let's avoid all that. You'll get your money, don't worry. To my P.O. box. Yes. The one that you have. I have several. How many other wills do you have? Theodore. Remember, you must send it to the correct P.O. box. I only have one P.O. box of you in memory. That's where you get your checks. From you. Yes, from me. It must be on time. I have very expensive tastes. You'll get your checks when you get your checks. And my name will still be in your will. Yes. Okay. That's the door? Mm-hmm. And you'll tell your stepmother that I'm not here? She's not my stepmother since you're not my pa. So you're not gonna tell her? Tell her what? That I'm not here. You are here, but when she comes. Why is she coming here? Because she's not here. Well, that's not a good reason. Why is she coming here? Why don't you just get on that phone, call her up and tell her to meet you somewhere else? I could do that. Then do it. Okay. Let me dial the number. Oh man, I'm never gonna get rid of this dumb buzzard. Could stand him when I was a kid, can't stand him now. Hello. Yes, it's me. I'm with him, the Mexican. I told him. So far he's taking it good. He's very happy. He's looking for his parents right now. Hasn't left yet. It's hard to get rid of this kid. It's like a boomerang. Keeps coming back. He will be sending the checks. Yes, I'm still in the will. I haven't asked him yet. I'm sure he'll let us use his penthouse for the party. Yeah. You remember the time when he was 2 years old? You remember what happened? Yeah. How I tossed him out the window? because I was tired of those Mexicans, the farm workers. Yeah, I remember. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye. I love you. Not as much as I loved my first wife, but I'm getting there. Bye. Oh, don't come here. Yeah, he doesn't want you here. I don't know why he's mad at you. I think he blames you or something. You know, Mexican Anglo, you know what that is like. They all blame us Anglos. It's a jealousy thing. You know how you're jealous of me because of the penis? Well, he's jealous of you because of the Anglo. Right? Okay, bye. I have great news for you, hobo. You're leaving? No. What? I have to stay until I get a blessing from you. You had a blessing. You have it. Now go. In writing? Well, let me get a piece of paper. Here. Okay. So I have a commitment. You have whatever you need. The keys? Here, you can have them all. I got extra copies. Okay. She's not coming. She feels you're jealous. Whatever. Can I have some more cashews? Here. Take them. Here's some money. Go buy yourself a cashew farm. Okay. Let me help you to the door. If only I could have my Anglo son, then my life would be rewarding. Goodbye, hobo. Yes. Bon voyage. I hope you get on a Titanic real soon. And I'll be on the other one sinking it with my torpedoes. Goodbye. Sheesh. Call up Joey. Hi. Can I speak to Joseph Toby Bumm? JOSEPTOBY He's your boss. Remember him? Yes. I'll wait. My name? Oh. I mean, I know my name. It's just that. Tell him. Hobo called. Hobo. Theodore. Bumm. Am I his brother? Technically, no. Well, I mean, yes. Yes, I'm his brother. Technically. What? What do I mean? Yes, I am family, but I'm not. I mean, I was switched at birth. A long time ago. I don't know what year it happened. What does this matter? I want to talk to my brother. I mean... Hi, Joey. It's me, Hobo. Your pa was here. No, he's not my pa. He told me something. He told me I was switched at birth. Yeah. Switched at birth, you know. One baby for another. Yeah. Happened to me. That's what he said. Oh, he called you? Oh, he needs some money. Well, no, I'm not gonna give him any money. No, I'm not gonna give him any money. No. He's not my pa, he's yours. Hey, I was switched at birth. I got no obligations to the man. What? What do you mean? That only relatives can call you at this number. So, after all these years, you just throw me out of your life. Because I'm a Mexican. This is typical of you, Joey. You haven't changed. You're still a little snot that you were back as a kid. What do you mean I don't remember? I was there. I was switched at birth. I wasn't switched at teenage years. I was there. I remember you. Of course it happened. I'm not making this up. Well, let me recollect your memory to prove to you I was there. Remember those buckets of urine you kept throwing at me? Those practical jokes? Times I woke up in Old Mill Lake? Yeah. It was me. That's right. You threw all that stuff on me and you played those practical jokes on me. Right. Well, gee, thanks. I guess I'm lucky that I earned the privilege of being able to talk to you on this phone number. I know it's a private line. I know you pay for it. Why did I call you? Just want to say goodbye. Well, gee, I'm glad you're sentimental about that. Alright, bye. Oh, man. Free at last. I don't have to live with that for a bunch. Deal with them. Wait, hello? Joey? What do you want? Why are you calling me at this number? It's only for relatives. You're not my relative. Prove it. Prove that you knew me. Prove that I knew you. Yeah, I remember Old Mill Lake. You still have my blanket. And video films? Oh, you're charging how much for those video films?